Well, it's been a while, hasn't it? Uh, so as you've noticed, there's been some changes. And by some, I mean a lot. First order of business, OWO is no more. As it stands, the promotion formerly known as OWO is no more. Uh, I just got burnt out and had a lot of problems booking, and I feel like I was limiting myself with a bunch of cartoon game and celebrity characters, and I should have just done real wrestlers to begin with. Uh, well, with that being said, as far as the booking goes and the tracking, I'm a dumbass because there's an entire mod in the mod pack dedicated to that. And I think I knew it was there, but I didn't know it would have been necessary for what I wanted to do, or if I could actually figure out how to do it. But I did poke around it a little bit, and seems kind of simple once you actually read the instruction or read and kind of navigate the menus a little bit. So, rebooting essentially. I don't know if this is the only promotion that I'm going to do here. This channel is now just dedicated to me playing this game mode, uh, which could possibly be main channel content, or to my second channel, which I guess technically this is a my second channel, though this is not really an alternate channel. This was just a second channel that I made with a specific purpose, whilst the other second channel is just miscellaneous things that I don't think fit the main channel. Which I think this series best fits here. Otherwise, I'm just spamming the Fire Pro fed stuff onto my main channel. Uh, so with that being said, we're gonna get started here with LPW Showtime. LPW stands for Legendary Pro Wrestling because it's based on the Golden Era, which I thought would have been fun to do. I could have done Ruthless Aggression because that's when I grew up, or like my childhood. But I already kind of did that on my other account, and I was just doing that one for fun. And I don't want to turn the Fed that I made for fun to play at my own pace, and ruin that by having it be a YouTube series. And on the subject of being on my own pace, this will also be in my own pace. The dates and everything will be based on whatever the fuck the mod says, and not, uh, the real time, unless it gives me the real dates. But we'll work on that. I'll probably, uh, I'll do something with that. So, I made a card here, and I guess we can pause for a second, and I can kind of. Actually, I guess I could. I'm not really going to edit, really. So, I guess I'll just read off what I got so far. Actually, finalized card, just to be sure. So, we got Hacksaw Jim Duggan versus Roddy Piper. Just an opener. Just for fun. We got Legion of Doom versus the Rockers for the LPW Tag Team Championships. We got Rick Rude versus the Ultimate Warrior for the IC title. And Randy Savage versus Hulk Hogan for the heavyweight title. And we're just going to have to see Will history change? Will Savage get the push a lot of people wanted him to have, or will Hulkamania run wild once again? Uh, that is up for us to see here in just a minute. So I'm gonna put the game in 100 times speed or 125 times speed. Did my recording just no? Okay. Oh, I was worried for a second. Okay. We'll run the card, and it will freeze for a little bit. I think it did this when I was testing it, so just give it a minute. I don't think I have to alt tab back into it. No, I guess I'll have to alt tab. What the fuck? Okay. I may have to edit some of this down a little bit. It did this too when I was testing it. And here is Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And I'm probably going to get copyright claimed. But I figured I might as well go out with the themes. I might have to edit some of this to turn off the pyro. Because I feel like the pyro is a little bit... doesn't really fit. Well, they're moving kind of slow. I hope I didn't accidentally put it in like 50 times speed or something. So each match will be 15 minutes long. I meant to change the music. Yeah, so I put it at 125 times speed. Hopefully that won't be too fast. I'm just worried about it being too slow. Because I feel like that kind of made OWO pretty hard to keep making for. Jim Duggan beat the dog shit out of Roddy Piper in the corner there. Oh, shit. And plus, I'm going to institute a 15-minute time limit. I probably should have removed the time limit for the main. But I didn't want to be here all day. Shoulder tackle. I feel like 125 times speed is just fast enough to be enjoyable. A little shake, rattle, and roll. Sorry, that was blasphemous. Back body drop or whatever. Of course, rebooting the series and whatnot has not helped my commentary from being less stale. Oh my god. Dumped him to the outside. We're just brawling on the outside. This is... Yeah, so we're still doing counts of 20 here. No... Oh yeah, okay, DQ works differently, I guess. Which is insane that we got light tubes. I'm gonna have to edit the available weapons. I think old Hacksaw Jim Duggan here just kind of broke the immersion a little bit. I'm trying to go for Golden Era WWF, not CZW. Scoop slam or yeah, scoop slam I believe. Oh, tackle. Roddy Piper fighting very dirty, as he was known to do. I probably shouldn't be fidgeting with this. Opening this up. Duggan just throwing hands. And both men are down. But the hot rod not gonna go down without a fight. But neither will Duggan. Oh my fucking god, that slap. Another scoop slam. Just continuing with the slams. Shoulder tackle. And Roddy. No, oh, well. As soon as I start speaking, I need to get me a guest commentator for these. I have some ideas. Sleeper hold. And oh my god! The hot rod. Pulling off a victory out of nowhere. With the sleeper hold. There's blood on the canvas. Alright, match number 2 out of 4. Are we stuck? Or did we crash? I sure hope not. Just give it a minute, I guess. I'm a little lazy on the editing here. This is kind of just doing this as is. But I think we might have crashed or locked up or something. Oh, match notes. Okay. Beat Jim Duggan. Okay. I might have to fix that. Because I did something about display notes. I guess I should have toggled that off. I just wanted to be able to see notes afterwards, like in the menus. But it kind of fucked me up. Do we have more notes to look at here? No, and we're just kind of slowly loading. We are loading, but just kind of slowly. I believe this would be the tag team match for the tag titles. What a rush. The Legion of Doom. They're looking to capture the tag titles. Of course, they'll be going up against the Rockers. Why the Rockers? Simply, they were just the only other tag team I managed to make so far. And here they are. I guess I should do something about trying to actually assign them a tag team name. They're moving slow as shit to the ring. Y'all should probably kind of hurry it up. Road Warrior, Animal. I think I don't fucking. I can never tell which one's which. I'm assuming Animal because I think Animal is the one with. Animal's the one with the spider on his face paint. A spider is an animal. And then, of course, he'll be immediately starting off against Marty Jannetty. And I said that with all the enthusiasm of anyone who talks about Marty Jannetty. I mean, it is kind of sad to see. But, of course, he tags in his much more successful tag team partner, Shawn Michaels. Oh yeah, this speed is definitely a lot more enjoyable than the speed from the just normal game speed. Hawk trying to make Michaels submit. Blood on the canvas. I'm still seeing the blood from earlier, which is insane. I was not expecting the light tubes to come out in that last match. The pin attempt. I guess, yeah, we're just trying to rapid fire the pins here. The winner of this match will be crowned the new tag team champions. Problem is that there's a 15-minute time limit. And I did it just simply for time's sake. Because there's no goddamn way that I'm going to be sitting here all night without a time limit. Oh my fucking god, Animal just probably killed his partner. And Marty Jannetty. And Hawk remembered. Or, I'm getting confused already. I should have changed the music, but actually I didn't get a chance to. In the corner. In Shawn's own corner, by the way. I don't think Animal understands how tag matches are supposed to be worked. Oh, and Shawn with a beautiful clothesline. Off the top rope. A splash. Marty Jannetty being just as useful. Being as helpful as he's typically known to be. As in, not at all. I am giving him a lot of shit, but that's just because, yeah. I mean, I don't think I need to explain myself. This music choice I had was pretty good. Took some of the soundtracks from the SmackDown games. Specifically, SmackDown 1, 2, and Just Bring It. And I thought it felt... Oh my god! Hawk with another... Saw Shawn's clothesline and was like, alright. We do 1 and 2. Oh my god! What? A super kick and a fucking overdrive looking move. We almost had new tag, our first tag champs with the Rockers, which is crazy. Another super kick from Marty Jannetty. I'm shocked that Sean has not done a super kick himself. Which I get, he probably wasn't doing the Sweet Chin music at this point. But it's still insane. Okay. Clothesline again. That flying clothesline. Powerbomb. Off the ropes. Wait, yeah, this is definitely very enjoyable to watch. Much better than my last attempt at a Fed. We might not even have champs at this point. We've got a 15-minute time limit. Which means, I believe by default, the speed at which the clock goes is like doubled. So it's not like 15 real minutes. It is like I remember one time I was running a match on the first Fire Pro, or the GBA Fire Pro. I don't know if it's the first one necessarily. Well, the Legion of Doom is the tag champs. Yep. Alright. And then it'll pop up the note that the Legion of Doom are the new tag team champions. Beat Marty Jannetty with a power slam. That is sad. That is. Well, we got new champs at least. Or I guess, yeah. I mean, it's either way we're getting new champs. It was only a matter. There's only a question of who would be our inaugural champions. And then going from one title match to another. As we'll see Rick Rude taking on the Ultimate Warrior for the IC title. I guess I didn't give Rude his music yet. He gets generic music that kind of worked with his hip swinging there. I don't know why I feel like my game is slowing down a little bit. Could be my shit computer, but I don't know. See, depending on how... No? Okay. The camera is just slow, I guess. No. Okay. The game is slowing down a little bit. Could be OBS doing it. Holy shit. Warrior getting his moves in. Okay, things are slowing down a tad. I'm gonna have to figure out. I don't know if that was... My memory is a little high right now. The game itself seems to be taking up a lot. We're just gonna have to end some stuff here. I need to get more memory. Some more RAM. I've just been putting off upgrading these parts. Warrior almost just beat Rude here for the title. Warrior is kind of... This is kind of a competitive match, actually. I mean, Warrior has been kind of kicking Rude's ass a little bit here and there, but he's been fighting back a little bit. I mean, Rude is not going to let him... is not going to just go down without a fight. Sleeper hold applied. Wonder if we'll see a finisher applied. I think Roddy's sleeper hold earlier was his finisher, which I haven't modded only. Well, I guess I probably should spoil that. I was gonna say I have a mod that only allows submissions to go if you if it's your finisher or signature, but who knows? They may remove that. Will I? Well, we're just gonna have to see. Warrior is gassed, by the way, which is something I don't think I've ever seen ever from a Warrior match. But then again, I don't watch many Warrior matches. So, I mean... Drop kick. Rude is... Okay, Rude is now kicking his ass. Rope break. Holy shit. I do not think. This has been a back and forth match. Or oh wow, gyrating the hips. Adding insult to injury. Rick Rude living up to his name. Warriors just that enough. Warrior is tired of his shit. Rick Rude again with light tubes. Wrong era, guys. Oh my god, that's the finish! Oh. I would have laughed if it was the finish. I might have to change the weapons. Because there's a mod that allows you to do that. To change what weapons are available. Rude going up top. He just cannot stop fucking gyrating those hips. Sleeper hold. Give up. Oh my god. The great consequence of increasing the game speed is the fact that everything looks so more aggressive. Well, splash. He is gassed. A fucking... Oh my god! Oh my god, he won with a fucking not a roll up, but it's essentially a roll up. No, stop playing this fucking song. I'm having bad memories from that old Fed where every wrestler that I had that I did not assign a theme had that fucking theme. Wake up and smell the coffee. Shut up. Reading the notes. I believe there is a note for me to read. Or maybe not, dude. Alright, here it is. Rick Rude beat Ultimate Warrior in 7 minutes. 18 seconds with a backslide. He sure did. I think I could add notes afterwards. Is what the thing is. That's why that keeps popping up, or what that's meant to be for. Because I was like, why the fuck is it telling me what it was when it will just tell me anyway? Ooh, yeah. I should have. See if I can get. I should have seen if I could have gotten Miss Elizabeth with him before I started this, but I was kind of excited just to get this thing to run. This song's definitely gonna get copyrighted, but as long as it's viewable, I don't care. Hell yeah, dude. Listen to all these Hulkamaniacs, dude. "15 minutes. Will Hulkamania run wild? Or will history be rewritten?" Well, I mean, kind of. God. It's crazy to think now that both of these men in this match are not with us anymore. Matter of fact, none of the fucking guys in the last match are with us anymore. Damn, that's sad, actually. Thinking that most of the card here isn't with us anymore. Sorry to kill the mood. Hogan definitely is out here really wanting the heavyweight title. So much, in fact, that he's working very differently than what he's used to. This is a very... I mean, because we all know the Hogan... Golden Era Hogan formula. He gets a lot of heat. Like, he gets beaten down by the heels, and he'll hulk up and hit the leg. 1, 2, 3, new world champion. Speaking of dropping the leg, dude. Oh yeah. I guess that's not in the ropes enough. Scoop slam. Sleeper hold. Well, Hogan fighting dirty. You must really want that world title. Choking Savage, I like that. We're starting to see some shades of Hollywood Hogan in there. Drops the leg. Big boot. Reverse order. Yeah. About what I expected in this match, to be honest. That's crazy. Look at the note. Groin stopping. Too sweet. Dude. Okay. Actually, nah. I think it might be. I think the one I downloaded was based on Hollywood Hogan. Because it did, so I may have to actually change a few things. But, I think that worked pretty well. That's the, end of the first show. If you liked that, stay tuned. We may do more of these, and we may even run more feds. So this is just this channel is just going to be me playing this mode with a fed of my choosing, like a and all that. So, all right, that's it for this video. See ya.